Films here, Brock McGinnis and Dean Patton, and here with a special guest. Go on.
This is John, known as Big John RR88 on YouTube for trains. And I gotta say, when he told me to go back to the movies, I was like, we're doing it. I want to, and I mean seriously. And it's been about 1 year I met, and I grabbed them back. I got them back. Excuse me.
And the movie that we saw, and to our fourth and sort of final installment of Monsterverse-a-thon, Godzilla versus
Kong.
And now, let's just say, this movie was amazing!
Oh, hell yes. I'm asexual, but let me tell you, this movie is objectively better than sex. Period.
And you got two each other fighting each other, and then realize, and then what happened? Sorry. I totally forgot. You got two guys between King Kong and Godzilla.
So
it was a good battle.
So and also, to let you know, this will be a non-spoiler review. So I'm afraid we can't tell what happens throughout the whole movie. So sorry.
Sorry, folks. I gotta follow directions.
Yeah, I mean, since this movie is kind of a big deal, it would be pretty disrespectful to spoil the movie when there's some other people who are dying to see this film. Me being one of them. All right. So let's go on with the premise.
So the movie's about. So this is a bit of an adventure story where we have a perspective moment where Kong has a journey of finding a new home at Hollow Earth, because Skull Island. Well, I can't give away what's going on in Kong Skull Island because they sort of make references of what happened in King of the Monsters. Somewhat.
Yeah, there's that, and also something is provoking Godzilla as to attack populated civilian areas, and there is a conspiracy which we will not spoil.
Yeah,
somewhat.
So Godzilla's pretty much pissed at something, and everyone thinks Godzilla's turned evil, but I can't give away what's his deal. But
the reveal is pretty shocking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. So.
Oh yeah.
And let's talk about a bit of the human characters, because critics said all the human characters were unwritten.
I don't know. I kind of like them. They were all pretty unique.
Yeah, we like the human characters. Well, as much as we enjoy them, they're more like secondary characters. To us, the real stars of the movie are right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, big time.
And so since Godzilla's causing havoc, Team Kong Monarch takes Kong out of Skull Island and sends him to his new
to a new home, which was known as the Hollow Earth, which was originally taken from the 1954 Godzilla movie, which was the first movie ever made, and that was built, and that the apparent origins of the Titans.
Yeah, and then as you may have seen this in the trailer, but there was a scene where the little girl named Gia has a bit of a bonding with Kong, and the relationship is actually very sweet.
It's rather endearing.
And I can't give away about Gia's character, but there's something about her character that kind of makes us go,
oh yeah.
Yeah, we can't spoil her character of. And so the moment together is very sweet, and then the next morning, again, you may have seen it in the trailers, and
all hell breaks loose.
Where Godzilla comes in and attacks all the ships, and goes right after Kong, and let me tell you, this Battleship Ocean. Oh my god!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It is really. These fights are fucking brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
We won't go into detail, but
rather than cheering, just like ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were going
Jesus.
Yeah. It was all something like.
It's like this is not like the show where everyone's like punching and all that silly stuff, but rather there's biting, scratching, and a ton of really painful
they
attacks.
start like biting each other like real animals.
Yes, it's like they're actually intended to fucking kill each other.
Yeah, you got like 2 months of beating each other for actually nothing.
Oh yeah.
So after that, and there was a scene, and again, we can't give away, or could it be a spoiler?
Most likely.
So,
Most likely.
okay, a little tiny spoiler where Kong pretends to be dead. And the look on Godzilla's face, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that looks like he knows Kong is alive.
Well,
Yeah, then one of the in the ship scene that was I'm trying not to like give out more details. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
let you guys look at that.
and now,
We're trying to not give away as much as possible, so do bear with us.
yeah,
Yeah,
so,
tightly.
and now Team sort of Monarch Godzilla, Madison Russell is back, once again played by Millie Bobby Brown, and
she is slaying the part.
yeah, we loved her in King of the Monsters, but we love her even more in this epic crossover.
Oh yeah.
And she has a high school friend
Yep.
named Josh, and they don't
He
have
was also in Deadpool 2, and he was in the gritty version of the Jungle Book, Mowgli.
and again, and there's not really a romantic relationship between them. It's not a spoiler.
It's a friend thing. Please, for the love of God.
So they just work together. That's it, and they find this guy named Ernie, and I gotta tell you, this character Ernie, he's a really fun character.
I know.
Oh yeah.
And so they're trying to figure out what's going on with Godzilla, and again, we can't give away,
No.
but we can't talk about this corporation named Apex.
Apex.
And I would say, they're pretty much the opposite of Monarch.
Yeah, they're downright fucking evil.
Yeah, and especially their chairman.
Yeah,
The
who
chairman.
has it? Spoiler alert, has a massive god complex.
Hey!
Hey, you said no spoiler. You have to give it out for no reason.
Touche.
And he has a spy that's with Team Kong.
Okay, I told you. I told the block. Now I gotta tell you, Dean.
I'm sorry.
I have to get spoiler out.
Alright.
Okay,
No spoilers for the rest of this film.
But you mean video? And
Yeah.
And there's this character who's Ren Sarazawa, and I'm not sure if he is the son of Sarazawa in the first 2 Godzilla films, or do you think they're sort of related?
Heck if I know.
And again, we can't give away his character or what he does, unfortunately. So sorry.
There we go.
But there's a couple like returning creatures that we saw in Skull Island.
Yeah.
But you've seen it in the toy market, which are the skull crawlers.
Maybe
Yes,
it's marketing.
And let me tell you, I didn't know about that until through the way of the movie, but
it's alright. But I would tell you the skull crawlers have a minor role in the movie, but I can't give away why they're in it. Right?
Yeah.
So, and anyway, we're at Kong is at this brand new Hollow Earth, and I gotta say, Hollow Earth is a very beautiful world. Like,
Oh yeah.
wow.
and I mean, how would you feel if you guys were to live in Hollow Earth?
I don't know. I mean, Jaime Morgan. Oh, I can't say.
Yeah,
I thought so.
and also he comes across these snake-like creatures called war bats, and
But
they were in the trailer.
yes, but remember,
But-
we're trying to not give away as much as possible.
I'm sorry,
All right.
but I'm afraid we can't tell what the war bats do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Kong finds this giant battle axe, and again it's in the trailer, and the battle axe looks so freaking badass.
Oh yeah, and Odin makes a really good prop version of it, which I'll put in the link in the description below if you're thirsting to make that thing.
Yeah, And then now okay, we can't give away the big battle, but let's talk about that Hong Kong fight.
Oh,
yeah, let me tell you,
big time.
holy crap! That we had at the climax, we were all yelling like a bunch of fans at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was like, Godzilla Kong, the way they fight, and you, yeah, and, Big Jack.
All right.
Big Jack Film was right.
Oh, yeah.
This is pretty much out of Dragon Ball Z.
Big time.
And something about Adam Wingard, the director of this movie. This guy is a massive nerd, just like Jordan Ward Roberts, director of Skull Island, and
Michael Dougherty,
the director of King of the Monsters. Boy, and with Adam Wingard, he was the right choice for this movie.
Oh yeah,
Adam, if you're watching
big
this,
time.
you did good.
Yeah, Adam
You did
Wingard,
good.
if you're watching this review, you should be proud.
You did good.
Yeah, you did awesome.
You did good.
Yeah, and also Mark Russell is back in this, once again played by Kyle Chandler. But a little side note, he only has a minor role in the movie.
No, that's fine.
I mean, he played his part in King of the Monsters, but give other people a chance.
Yeah.
But I will say one little critique. I wish Charles Dance was back in this movie. You know, who was in King of the Monsters, but he didn't come back for this. I mean, why? And also, let's talk about this one character.
Semi-spoiler.
Yeah, and this is Mechagodzilla. Yep, Mechagodzilla's in the movie. It's somewhat of a spoiler, but let me tell you.
Just say, imagine the origins of Kiryu and Showa Mechagodzilla had a really fucked up baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can't give away what Mechagodzilla does, but
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh god.
boy, we still have time, and
Yeah.
so let's talk about a bit of the characters. Like, which human character did you like the most, Brock?
Probably a tie between. I don't know. I like all of them for different reasons. They all stand out in their own right.
Well, for me, I still like Madison. I mean, I'm glad she came back for this.
Madison, and I kind of like Madison for her strong-willed personality.
Yeah,
her
she's
strong-willed
still
attitude, and
I mean, how she went through so much change from King of the Monsters to this.
yeah, and who else?
Probably
the conspiracy theorist, Bernie. That's his name, Bernie.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah, and thankfully he's not annoying, unlike those twins in Transformers 2. But Bernie plays a big part in the movie, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wish we could get details, but nope.
But maybe we could get the details. Maybe and again, another character I really like was Gia. I mean, that, again, her relationship with Kong is very sweet, and because this is what I wanted to see in a kaiju movie.
And the funny thing is, it's so endearing. So they made a children's book, that takes place before the events of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah. You know, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. You guys still talk about it. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, and
What?
aside from that, the movie was downright bonkers, and I loved every fucking second of it.
I might agree with Block.
And
It was fucking amazing.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
See?
Yep.
And I gotta say, this book is really,
Yeah.
it's a very innocent story. This is kind of like, I would definitely read it to little kids.
And
Absolutely.
And Kong and Godzilla would make better role models than Barney the dinosaur.
I told you.
we do not mention that.
Please.
You already made me and John sit through that unholy movie back in 2012. Please, for the love of God, do not mention that again.
And please, we can't do that again from 9 years ago. That movie was so terrible. I'd rather see Godzilla and King Kong Big Bunny and fucking having sent to Midget League.
Well,
I mean, I'm sorry, but come on.
That movie was so bad. That movie was so bad. I've had nightmares of that purple monstrosity. All right, moving on.
Moving on here.
Sorry, and also let's talk about Godzilla in this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of. Godzilla's roles in his movies usually tend to be either hero or villain. Not a lot of them really do have some explanations as to why he is the way he is. And since the Monsterverse did portray him as a good guy, there is a reason why he's a bit more destructive in this one.
Yeah, because some fans wanted to see him do destructive stuff. Well,
there you go.
There you go.
And it's within plots, so it's a win-win.
Yeah. This Monsterverse's take on Godzilla is still one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I mean Godzilla still has so much personality in this universe. than rather him being a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Matt, we fucking went there.
and now let's go into Kong himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But boy, it's almost like Kong is almost like the heart of this story.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Because again, we kind of see as Godzilla and Kong as the real main characters in this film because they both carry the movie.
Yep.
Well, Kong carries it mostly because and again, the human characters are the secondary. These two are the bigger heroes.
The big ones.
Yep.
Let's see.
So, and also I kind of like that chairman guy, the chairman of Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's maybe like I said, he has a god complex.
Sheesh.
So yeah, I think it's finally time we should probably get to spoilers probably now.
Are you sure about that?
Well, because again, if you guys don't want spoilers,
Please stop this movie, stop this review, go see the movie, and then come back.
So we'll just wait for you a bit. You're back? Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Spoilers. And now we could give a reason why Godzilla's doing this.
As it turns out, if you saw Godzilla King of the Monsters, there is a leftover head of King Ghidorah, the Monsterverse's equivalent to pure fucking evil.
Yeah,
and are using it to control this guy. So basically, imagine Kiryu, except rather than Godzilla, basically using the devil.
Yeah, they use the remains of King Ghidorah to create Mechagodzilla, and Apex, what the hell have you done?
Well, like they said, they want humans to be the dominant species, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it doesn't go well as Mechagodzilla goes haywire and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Especially after Godzilla, spoilers, beats the ever-loving shit out of Kong.
Yeah.
And also, I just love how the chairman was killed by Mechagodzilla. Like,
Yeah.
Killed by your own creation.
and
yeah.
Ren Sarazawa gets electrocuted. And yes, he was the one who tested him out by killing one of the skull crawlers.
Whoa.
Yeah, there was a case of skullcrawler eggs, which I thought was going to be used as weapons, but no, they just used them as freaking cannon fodder.
And
Nope.
so yeah, after Godzilla beat up Kong, and also I love the way they stare at each other and roar at each other.
They're like Wally and Charlie, who has the bigger voice and guts to spit out.
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing. I really like that one.
And so after that, Godzilla goes to the mountain, and then Mechagodzilla
Comes in and nearly kills him.
the way he was fighting, I was like, oh my god, this is so brutal.
Yeah, a lot of these fights, really fucking brutal.
Especially with the ships as well.
And Kong was almost in the near of death, and
on the brink of death.
So Team Kong had to help him, and
Using one of the heaves as a defibrillator and
Revive him quickly.
and it actually works. It's sort of a nod to King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Well,
since electricity was
Yeah.
basically Kong's weapon in the movie.
And now he's all
Yeah, there's a lot of nods in it.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of
the
nods.
Yeah.
eat your vegetables.
like a nod where a helicarrier, a bunch of helicarriers were carrying him on a net,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then a moment when Kong puts the battle axe in Godzilla's mouth.
Eat your vegetables.
And okay, back to when, and then Gia was telling, oh yeah, to let know Gia is deaf,
Yeah, and I kind of like that.
I
That's
kind of like it as well.
and she can
Sign language.
And heck, even Kong can sign.
Wow.
well, he is an ape, and since apes are usually known for some pretty decent intelligence.
So Gia convinces Kong that Godzilla is really not the enemy. It was all a misunderstanding, and Mega Godzilla is the real threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it especially makes sense given that his brain is basically not a Ghidorah himself.
And Gia tells Kong to be careful, and then back to Mega
And
Godzilla.
then
And oh boy.
Wait. Hey, Mega Godzilla was almost like doing the kiss of death to Godzilla. I was like, no. And then Godzilla comes in. No, I mean, Kong comes in, and then.
and that's when the moment that's better than sex comes in. Woo!
Yeah, Godzilla and Kong team up against
Yeah.
the real threat.
Yeah.
Gamerthumb TV gets his wish.
Yep.
And so do you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so do you, because you team up with him to beat him.
And this is where we were cheering and rooting for both of them.
And everybody in the theater was going bonkers up that.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, get him.
And Kong was using his axe, and Godzilla was doing pew! And then he turns it on the axe, and then boom, boom, boom.
Oh wait. So Team Godzilla was trying to find a way how to shut down Mechagodzilla, and then Josh.
And Josh uses someone's alcohol, and then boom.
And then boom.
And Mechagodzilla was going haywire, and then it was Godzilla and Kong's chance to finish him off once and for all. And Godzilla uses his atomic breath on Kong's battle axe, and then Kong.
And then Kong just hacks him to death. Hacks him to death until he explodes into a million pieces and spits his head off.
Like that.
So what would you call this?
I call this 2-on-2, baby.
So I would say both Godzilla and Kong destroyed Mechagodzilla.
Oh, hell yeah. Big time.
Oh
yeah. You know, yeah, Mechagodzilla is pretty much destroyed for good.
Oh yeah.
And after that, Godzilla and Kong have one more stare down, and then
And then Godzilla just leaves.
yeah,
And just goes into the sunset.
yeah. It sort of reminded me in the 2014 film when Godzilla leaves and swims away.
Yeah, same thing.
So that means they're friends now. This whole misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And meanwhile, back at Hollow Earth, Team Kong and Kong are back at Hollow Earth, and Kong starts to like this new world here, and Kong roars, and then just the credits.
That's it. And there's no
That's it.
secret ending.
Yeah,
Nope.
and you know that's actually kind of good because Adam Wingard said he wanted this crossover to stand on its own.
And he did that well. And you know what the best part is? Unlike the other Godzilla movies, admittedly, they were good, but a lot of them had sad endings. I mean, Godzilla, the main character's girlfriend's dead. Godzilla vs. Destroyer, Godzilla dies. Godzilla Final Wars, everyone dies.
In the original Godzilla's
dead, but so is Sarazawa. Here, there is a happy ending.
but I'm sure a few Godzilla movies had a happy ending.
Yes, but a lot of the series, like the Showa Heisei Millennium, ended in a really down note.
And also, and this is the second King Kong film where Kong doesn't die.
Nope.
So
And the best part is, nobody dies.
Nobody dies.
none of the main monsters.
So none of the main monsters die.
So-
just this once, everybody lives.
Everybody lives big time.
Yeah. So So as you can tell, guys, we love this.
Oh yeah, big
yeah.
time, no
This
doubt.
movie, better than sex.
So we definitely.
Recommended, big time.
Oh hell yeah, we do.
So yeah, this movie is definitely worth your time, and I heard it's becoming the highest grossing film of this year.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
got a certified fresh. It's well fucking earned.
Yeah,
And you know,
no
if this
fucking doubt.
and if this makes much more money, do you think we'll get more movies in the Monsterverse in the future?
We'll see.
We'll say big.
Or if this is the final film in this,
Well, it would have ended on a happy note.
Yeah, woman. Yeah.
and so yeah, like I said, will there be any more movies in the Monsterverse, and will we ever see Gamera or any other classic Godzilla monsters?
Or the Rhedosaurus, Guanji.
So
The only thing I will say is, time will tell.
I was gonna say the same thing, and I think we don't have anything else to say. So again,
Well, there are the trailers,
oh yeah, the trailer.
and none of them were the new Suicide Squad, so just keep that in mind.
So yeah, it was Quiet Place Part 2 again,
Yeah,
and another Fast and Furious movie, and what else?
Corella.
Yeah, and what else was there, John?
There was I'm trying to remember. There was like, it's a Disney movie.
It was Corella.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Well, I don't want to give it out.
Oh yeah, and one was the Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah,
I can't.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah, Afterlife, basically.
So yeah,
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
so again, the characters were likable, but Godzilla Kong was the most lovable in this movie, especially Mechagodzilla.
Oh yeah.
So this will be
Eliminated.
my new favorite take on Mechagodzilla.
Yep. So
Yeah, this Mechagodzilla is a much more darker take on the character.
Yeah, and this Mechagodzilla is 100% better than his anime counterpart, than him being a city.
Any fucking men did
I
that.
mean, man, big time.
So, yeah, I guess we should probably end this on an intermission, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if anybody has the chance to see it, please do. You will not be disappointed.
So,
You will get more bang for your buck.
Exactly.
so without that,
So
this is Dean.
John, known as Big John RR88.
and Brock McGinnis of Light Post Films, signing off, and have a good rest of your day.
See you next time, everybody. Bye.
So long.
And
folks.
also, long live the kings.
Yeah.